And then meanwhile, Baxter to 18 factories mails out the source virus of the most deadly bird flu out there that kills 90% of humans that ingest it, but it's not airborne yet. And they mix it in with a spectrum of normal, very contagious, which do kill people, by the way. Regular flu kills 15,000 conservatively a year in the U.S. alone, hundreds of thousands worldwide. Well, it's actually, they say millions of debilitated people. And then they mix this deadly thing with a virus, with regular flu viruses, and inject it, all mix it all together, which then the scientists in the news said would be the perfect way to make it mutate. I mean, what is going on? Exactly. You've got all this stuff going on. That's why this is such a concern. But if we get out and expose the fact that it's the government behind this, the eugenicists behind this, that this may be a trial balloon, then that may stop them from doing it, my friend.
For sure. For sure. And I'd just like to let you know I'm making a lot of headway on my research up there with the chemtrails. I found the 1975 UN agreement between the United States and Canada where they agreed to exchange information on weather modification.
Send it to Kurt at Infowars.com and everybody else. And by the way, on the Alex Jones channel, we have it linked to it on the websites. They've grabbed out of the PrisonPlanet.tv membership video catalog, now 5 years deep of info. The Ben Livingston Father of Weather Weapons interview exclusive we got after it was declassified. And that's kind of a hidden interview. Only members of PrisonPlanet.tv have seen it. And then now, 3 years after I interview him, finally somebody thought to put it on the Alex Jones channel on YouTube that Dave does a great job running, and now it's up there, but we haven't linked to it yet on InfoWars. Huge interview. Go watch it. Thank you so much. Just a tidbit there. Let's talk to Bob in New Mexico. Bob, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello, Alex. Nice to talk to you.
Bob,
hey,
thanks for being...
I
was just going to say, because I haven't been mentioning it, live coverage Saturday, the 25th of April, 2009, with the media hyping a potential weird bird / pig human flu that's supposedly killed between 68 and 200 people in Mexico, and all sorts of chicanery going on, spreading all over North America. Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know about the Alamogordo Daily News, about the 35 dead calves, but they didn't, what the reasoning was?
Yeah, that's another story I printed at home that, again, the printer was out of ink when I got here. I noticed I didn't have the articles. Headline, hold on. Because I was Googling 200 dead flu, and I got an article 200, or was it 300, 200 dead pigs. There's all these dead pigs in this field. People are asking, why are all these pigs dead? And then the government kind of covered it up. Google that, because that's something else. See, I've done so much research, I can't keep track of it all. Yeah, that's interesting. So what is the Alamogordo Daily News saying about dead cows?
Well, it's typical 35 cows are dead in an area or a ditch, and nobody knows how they got there. And they feel they know what the reasoning is, but they're not telling anybody.
Well,
Drop them off in the ditch.
That's bizarre, and that's going on in New Mexico.
Yep, between Alamogordo and Tula Road.
Well, they should have tags on their ears or microchips or brands.
It's hard to tell. They look like they were at least somewhat healthy Holstein calves.
A lot of these vaccines... Go ahead.
You know, I was also listening to the show, and, we've been well aware that they were going to do this through many of the reports that you've done. However, we've dealt with many of your listeners at Freeman Radio, and many of the people just aren't prepared. And that's where we get this, oh, my God, instead of just having NBC training.
Yeah, I hear you. I appreciate your call. I appreciate your call. I mean, look, NBC training, if they ever have a real deadly Spanish flu type situation killing millions of people in every major country, you better lock yourself up in your house. I mean, I don't have a little farmer ranch to run to. I keep telling my wife, I got a gut feeling we need to get a little farmer ranch. I don't care if it's a crap hole to try to, run to if this really gets serious. But I can lock myself down in my house as well. We're not saying that's happening. The point is the way they're hyping it, the way they're saying they'll use bird flu or smallpox to bring in martial law, the way they're announcing troops running checkpoints and troops telling governors, we don't care if the governor of Tennessee says don't run checkpoints, they just do it, and troops at the Boston Marathon running checkpoints, and all of this happening, announcing they're going to use troops in America and federalizing, and they're announcing state police all over, quote, merging with the feds, totally illegal, unconstitutional. I mean, it's all part of the atmosphere. And we know who the globalists are. They're so evil. They're so corrupt. They've done so much bad. That's why we're here doing this special live report tonight. And we're going to post the MP3 audio of this right when I go off at Infowars.com. I appreciate Aaron Dykes and Kurt and Emma staying up late to do this on their Saturday. And Jaron. And Rob's here. Rob Jacobson's here working as well. And I just appreciate everybody. I just totally appreciate everybody out there for all they're, doing. The listeners, everyone's spreading the word. This is internet only tonight, and that means prisonplanet.tv viewers are watching this right now, and then everybody can listen to the audio streams. We're going to post the video of this for free. People are like, oh, well, it should be free. Well, it's not free for us. I'm not complaining. Just says I'm going to put this video up for free on our servers at the end of the show at Infowars.com and prisonplanet.com, and I would guess if I leave it up there a couple of days, I'll probably get a $3,000 or $4,000 bill for that because tens of thousands will watch it. So we may put it up till tomorrow night for free and then jerk it, and then hopefully people would have posted it on YouTube and Google and everywhere else. But, for the Obama deception release, we turned up the amount of computers that could dial in on one membership on, one passcode to 10, and then we used 90 terabytes. And I said, oh, back it off to 5 again, back it off, Because my goal is just to get it out, but I don't have the money. So please go to InfoWars. We got 10 new T-shirts, gorgeous T-shirts, Patriot T-shirts, Live Free or Die with the Minutemen, Answer 1984, 1776, anti-Obama shirts, anti-New World Order, Infowars.com, the Obama deception, get it all, Infowars.com, or call 888-253-3139. 888-253-3139, because I got to pay these guys and run this equipment and pay for the bandwidth. But that will be free, and please pass that out to everybody. Again, going up tonight, the MP3 and the video and all the rest of it. Okay, I'm going to take a few final calls, and then I'm going to do 15-minute recap. And that'll be it for this live report, trying to get on top of this in case it is a New World Order move or a naturally occurring super virus that happens to have stuff from Asia, Europe, you name it. Okay, well, I saw more calls, but you've already shut the phone system down. That's fine. That's fine. I want to do this one more time. I want to open the phones up one more time, but only for people from Canada who know somebody who's sick, or the quarantine, or South Texas, San Antonio, Mexico City, areas of Mexico. And I'm going to do about a 10-minute recap, and then if there's any calls from those places, that's it. And I don't want we don't have a call screener, but tonight I guess he is one, because we can't go to you if it's just a comment or a question, because I'm exhausted. I'm not complaining. I just got to finish this other work and go get sleep so I can be good tomorrow, 4 to 6 p.m. Central when I'm live. So 888-201-2244, 888-201-2244, 888-201-2244. The 1-800 doesn't work for you out of Mexico. 512-646-1776, 512-646-1776, and we'll get you up and on the air. Only from someone who's an eyewitness, and I'm just always amazed, just when we're internet only. But what is it, about 9,000 listeners on the internet right now? And then we've got folks watching at prisonplanet.tv. I don't know what those numbers are. And we got such a diverse audience, even when it's just a little internet show, not the AM and FM show. We've got affiliates in the globalists got to pull something, not just me, but the whole liberty movement, everything. The move to abolish the Federal Reserve, to audit it, is becoming a majority in Congress. I mean, the awakening to the globalists, setting up a new world order, is now mainstream news. My show's just gone on in Miami, San Francisco, big stations. It's just exploding. We're getting new affiliates every couple of days. It's just, and that's just indicative that this information is becoming mainstream. I'm only one small part of it. I'm not saying, oh, the new order's got to make a move because of me. I'm saying all of us, the whole thing worldwide. They got to create a crisis to kind of overthrow the chessboard and throw a fit because they're losing, and pose as the saviors. So 888-201-2244. We're opening the phone system for folks in Mexico, Mexico City specifically. I've had 4 or 5 calls from Mexico, call from South Texas. Okay, that's it. Let me cover some news. We'll take a few calls, specifically only from potential pandemic areas. Okay, swine flu is a deadly mix of never-before-seen virus